leave me no choice.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest. As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
You leave me no choice. You leave me no choice.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest. How much is this going to cost me exactly?
I just hope I can help. How much is this going to cost me exactly? Everything you've heard, completely true.
몽환의 숲님 어서오세요. 진흥님 안녕하세요. 네네. 어떻게 좀 드워프 같나요? 종족 고르는 게 있어서 드워프 골랐는데 아, 기본값. 기본값 애들이 뭔가 이렇게 다채롭진 않았던 것 같아가지고 좋게 하는 건 뭐 크게 상관이 없고 그냥 자기 만족으로 하는 거죠 뭐. 데드 스페이스 어제 그제 1시간 정도씩 했는데 도저히 못하겠어서 포기했습니다. 담력을 좀 키우고 도전을 하든지 해야 될 것 같아서. 죄수로 시작하는 건가? 마법사에?
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
You think I'm responsible?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need him, Cassandra.
I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me. But then...
Go to the Ford camp, Leliana. I will take him to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world.
손에 뭔가
Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the Breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
So if I do what you want, will I live through it?
We have no way of knowing.
도와달라는 게 아니고 그냥 하라는 거.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not
재판이
far.
있다고.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
저기로 가는 거.
Maker! It's the end of the world!
The pulses are coming faster now.
떨어질 때마다 이렇게 되는 거야?
The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose
말하는 거는 대사가 안 나오네.
stay behind me.
집어. 말티.
over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. Your life is threatened enough as it is.
갑자기 위에 주는 척? 이 버튼은 누
Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now. There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage. Make it take you!
파인투님도 어서오세요. 됐어.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
소용없나?
rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
수만님도 어서 오세요.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
You mean this?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Are you with the Chantry, or...?
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca?
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in
Control.
control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any Circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well,
선택받은
Bianca's excited.
붙기도 좀 잘해보면 안 되나?
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
저기 파티가 됐네. 쓸 수 있고.
Demons ahead.
Glad you brought me now, Seeker? So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
주인님도 어서오세요.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
They keep coming! Help us!
Hurry! Use the mark!
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
You have already caused enough trouble with... Ah! Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who he is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat,
조만간 죽겠군.
Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
잘못된 선택인 거.
tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
안 따로.
They can take you!
알아서 다 죽여주는데.
Die!
Guess we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
That's a task for the other dwarf in our party.
둘이.
Lady Cassandra! Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
튀어나오네.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. He insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
Closing rifts and saving soldiers. That's what I do.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes.
이렇게 쭉 가는 거야.
Down the ladder.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Leliana, have your men take up positions around the temple.
배신 때릴 것 같은데.
This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That
Well.
is Divine Justinia's voice.
고민이 아니라 뭔가 푸는 것 같은데.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Slay the dwarf.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
늘면 안 될 것 같은데. 마법사제가 배신자 아니야?
Now! We must strip its defenses. Wear it down.
어떻게 나다?
Quickly! Disrupt the rift! The demon is vulnerable! Now!
I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
Don't worry about it, I only...
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
That's him. That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when he came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over him.
I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard he was supposed to close it entirely.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision.
Have you gone completely mad? He should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe he is guilty.
The dwarf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, he intended... Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone Most Holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
You've changed your mind about me, clearly.
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
포시리님 어서 오세요.
This is the Divine's directive.
저놈도 나중에 배신할
Rebuild
것
the
같은데.
Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
체한 거 같아요, 저.
But aren't you still part
저녁에
of
좀
the
방송하려다가 그냥
Is
쉬었어요.
that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new divine. And then it will wait
이게
for her direction.
공포 게임
But we
저게
cannot
강도가 높은 게임이 아닐
So
텐데
many
참.
Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
아, 그건 아닌 것 같아요. 분명히 아침 먹고 괜찮았었는데
What if I refuse?
하면서
You can go if you wish.
뭔가 멀미
You
증세
should know
비슷하게
that while
오고
some believe you chosen, many still
식은땀이
think
막
you
나다가
guilty.
머리가
The
아프기 시작하고
Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also
거부룩함이
help you.
느껴지면서
It will not be easy if you stay, but you cannot
아까
pretend
공기를
this has
쐈음에도
not changed you.
불구하고 뭔가 상태가 안 좋아져가지고
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
정말 그 예전에 FPS 게임 처음 할 때 그 막 어지러움 증세 약간 그 느낌처럼 뭔가 더 했으면 진짜 오바이트 하지 않았을까. 컨디션이 좀 안 좋기도 했던 것 같긴 한 게 보통 그렇게 막 긴장하고 막 이러질 않는데 이상하게 어저께는 좀 심했던 것 같아요. 뭐 이제 시작인데 뭔가 세계관이 되게 방대한가 보네요. 이거는 전투는 뭐 아직 뭐 기술 같은 게 없어서 그런지 그냥 칼질만 하고 있어가지고 잘 모르겠는데 이야기 보는, 그러니까 이런 게 위쳐3가 약간 이런 식으로 진행되는 건가? 이게 비슷할 것 같은데. 그냥 스토리 보는 재미로 해도 이건 꽤 재밌을 것 같아서. 이게 1, 2, 3인가까지 그 시리즈도 있던데 그것도 다 연결이 되는 건가요?
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
I heard some speak of using the Templars instead.
Oh. I suppose.
If you've got lyrium to sell, Commander Cullen is handling all purchases. Oh, you're him. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron.
2014년도 게임인데 괜찮아
Lots of people
보이는데.
expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
이거는 멀티도 되는 것 같던데 뭔가.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
그래요?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, Quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people seem to think they know what happened at Ostagar, but I was there. Tern Loghain never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harrick can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
얘랑 철 5개.
Thanks for checking anyway.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now for the Herald of Andraste?
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
I didn't ask for this, but someone has to find a way to seal this breach.
Spoken nobly indeed.
마법사냐?
You think I'm mocking you? This age has made people cynical.
아닌데?
I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade, I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a major
아, 이게
rebellion.
호감도 뭐 증가
Cassandra has been
감소가
accommodating,
있더라고요. 이거
but you understand my caution.
호감도 올려야지 좋은 거 아니에요?
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you
나중에
into
뭐
a circle
스토리에
against your will.
뭐가 연관되는 거 아닌가 이런 게?
I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the
맨날
breach.
아우터월드처럼 막 하면은 뭔가 진행이 안 되거나 뭐 이러진 않을 테지만 편하게 게임을 할 수 있는 뭔가 동료가 되거나 뭐 이런 거 아닌가? 초반에 4명까지 막 같이 게임하는 거 보니까 이것도 뭐 동료가 생기는 것 같은데? 아우터월드는 맨 처음에 시작하자마자 마을을 다 쑥대밭을 만들어가지고 동료가 없이 시작해버려가지고 파티원이라는 게 있는 거 보니까
Fliss said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
They're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils them right. Smart woman for asking, though.
많이 필요하구나. 또 보니까 보통 난이도라 그런지 동료들이 다 이렇게 알아서 죽여주는 경우가 생기는 것 같아서 멀티플레이라고 초반에 있더라고요.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
지도가 있고. 해보신 지 오래되셨어요? 월드도 엄청 큰 거 같고 오래 걸리려나? 다 일일이 보면서 하려나? 그냥 아직 뭐 질문은 아니고 이런 서브퀘스트 이런 거 다 보면서 하면은 오래 걸릴 것 같아서 뭔가 스토리적으로나 이런 거 선택에 뭔가 이런 대화 선택? 그거에 따라서 뭔가 또 진행이 안 되거나 뭐 이런 필수가 있는지. 아, 네. 그래서 지금 뭔가 그 대화하면서 호감도 막 이렇게 증가가 있어서 최대한 호감을 받을 수 있는 쪽으로 대화를 진행하려고는 하고 있어요. 엘프 역해요? 엘프 역해 너무 뻔하지 않나요? 엘프 역해 항상 뭐 활 쏘는 엘프 역해나 뭐 마법사 엘프 역해는 너무 흔해서.
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harrit is the Inquisition's smith. Whatever he can't make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find.
드워프 귀엽잖아요.
And for anything
땅딸막
fancy, I can
해가지고.
buy him from Segrit. His prices aren't too high.
이게 뭔가 전사 캐릭에 좀 어울리는 느낌이라
She studies beasts
뭔가
and things.
활쟁이나 마법사 캐릭 하면 아마 진행을 못할 것 같아가지고 전사 캐릭을 하려고 하다 보니까. 근데 이게 뭔가 시작할 때 그 파티야 하는 거 보니까 인간 여자가 방패 건방이고 드워프가 활 쏘는 조그만 애가 활 쏘는 거고 남자 엘프가 마법사고 도적 같은 애를 했었어야 되나? 그 드워프가 도적이었던 건가? 네 번째 무슨 종족이 하나 또 있는 것 같던데 걔가 전사로 했었어야 되는 건가요? 아, 저 이야기 같은 건 뭐 제대로 읽고 가진 않아가지고 뭔가 제대로 봤어야 되는데 넘긴 게 있나요?
Good day. Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
야한 건 아니고 뭔가
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear.
전설처럼 내려오는 이야기들
No
막
one really
이런
knows
거.
what it means when an inquisition is called. Yet. And everyone's sort of digesting the idea of a dwarf maybe, possibly being sent by Andraste.
전작이요? 전작이 뭐
It's
3탄이야?
not really what anyone was expecting. Yourself included, I wager.
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
The kind with nowhere else to
이런
go.
말 하면 호감도 떨어지지 않나?
Demons destroyed most
아,
of
1,
my
2편.
goods. If I stay here,
이게 3예요?
some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
Can I see what you have for sale?
나무위키로 그럼 1, 2편 스토리는 좀 보고 하는 게 날려나요? 어, 1, 2 다 있는 것 같은데. 어떻게 가야 돼? 그럴까요? 1부터 할까요? 전작에 나와요? 이게
Why we need to build siege equipment?
다 못할 것 같아가지고 1, 2편, 3편 다 못할 것 같아서. 네, 그래서 하루에 게임을 요새 많이 못해가지고.
Got the door again, Flisser. Don't know how it keeps breaking.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts from archers.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harrit, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone
이게 보통 한
Stock armor and
40시간이니까
blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits.
제가 하면 한
Our gear
60시간 할
is
거고.
for demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you.
그러면 하루에 6시간이면
You need
열흘이네.
custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Who outfits the Inquisition's soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. You should have what you want just outside.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
Sounds like someone has it in for you.
Don't I know it?
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragonbone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy, bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Goodbye.
Right. Another time, then.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
Goodbye.
Right.
무기 뭐 이런 거 할 때 그냥 뭐 그 재료를 구하는 게 어려운 거예요? 재료 구하는 건 노가다가 필요하고 그냥 그러면 일단 메인캐 하다가 좀 막히면 서브캐를 하고 뭐 이런 식으로 가야 되나요?
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
It's not so bad. I'm taking it in stride.
Better than most of us, then. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
I'm still not sure I believe that any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
세상 다 산 사람처럼 얘기하네.
You dislike the Templar sister?
No.
방패를 근데 왜 차고 있는 거지? 로맨스요? 호감도
Does it trouble you?
기상승시켜서 로맨스 하면 돼요?
Not really.
What's important is that your mark
사귀어요.
is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and so
열린
the second
열말인가요?
attempt might succeed,
누구나 다 사귈 수
provided the
있는 그런
mark
건가?
has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
호감도 늘려가지고 뭐 동료로 만들고 이러는 게 아니고 사귀게 되는 뭐 그런 거밖에 없는 거예요? 뭔가 동료로 만드는 게 있다고 하는 것 같은데.
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do.
세넌이랑도 사귈 수 있는 거예요, 그럼? 호감도 계속 감수하고 있는
May
것
I
같은데
present
얘를
Commander
지지 안
Cullen,
해줘가지고.
leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are, we lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put,
그래요?
Cassandra.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak
수녀님이
to us
너무
yet.
매력적인 거 아닌가요?
The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a dwarf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you. Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt. It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm no herald of anything, particularly not Andraste.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Well, let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
She's asked for me. You don't think that could be an ambush?
I doubt it. From what I know of her, she's a kind soul, and not the sort to involve herself in violence. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our
저 자세로
reach
지금
beyond
나가고
this
있어요.
valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
너무 거만하면 안 되는 것
Let's
같은데.
think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
근데 약간 드워프가 약간 그런 좀 오만함이 있어야 되는 거긴 한데 반지의 제왕의 그 김리인가? 걔 봐도 약간 좀 건방짐이 좀 있어야 되긴 하는데.
Have you kept in touch with our friends in Lady Esterly's estate?
Several bards will play for her tomorrow night. We will have names soon enough.
매스 이펙터도 재밌나 보네. 뭐 무섭진 않죠? 매스 이펙트는. 전투 쪽은 이거 같은데. 같이 다니는 애가 있구나. 마법사를 하려나? 다 갈 수도 있구나.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's good to see another dwarf in the Inquisition. There aren't many of us around. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile. Nothing to report, sir.
어떻게 내려가야 돼? 어? 뭐지? 왜 꺼지죠? 버그인가? 설마 또 게임 소리 안 나오는 거야? 뭔가 용량 큰 게임 할 때마다 왜 이럴까요, 이게? 다시 나는 건가? 저게 마법사들을
Interesting reading.
죽이면서
Could
한다고?
be worth a look.
Mother Giselle should be somewhere nearby.
근처에 있다고 말하. 먹자. 벌써 헷갈린다.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Loot the bodies.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Kill that warrior! Die!
저기 왜 건방을 들었지?
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
One down!
Be ready. More coming our way.
뭐야, 이거?
That's the end of it.
무슨 피 묻은 거야?
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle?
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
도움 준다는 건지 어떻게 하라는 건지.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food?
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than mutton.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
I think it's time you stopped playing the wounded party with me, Varric.
Ignoring the times you actually wounded me.
I did no such thing. I questioned you and...
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Welcome back.
My God, I hope it's not me.
You're with the Inquisition. Later then. Well, let me know if you find it. You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
You were concerned about refugees starving?
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
Farewell.
And you as well.
꽤 많아.
Can I help you with anything?
Farewell.
And you as well.
Hopefully the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
We could make camp here.
Nothing to report, sir.
복잡하구만. 인해서
Look, that's the King's Road down there.
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
정찰해가지고 뭘 하는 것 같았는데 어떻게 하는 거지? 피를 빼야 되는 피를 어떻게 빼는 거야? 교환시키는 게 아니고 뭘 해야 되는 거냐? 애들을 그냥 죽이면 되는 거야.
There's fighting everywhere. Great job, Blondie.
하는 거야?
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
이거 뭐 먹는 거야? 뭐야 근데 편리.
Interesting. I cannot say what it is, but there must be a reason the skull illuminated the object.
이유가 있다고? 어떻게 하는 거야? 응? 여기 얘 여자잖아요. 기사의 여자 아닌가? 언제나 마찬가지. 저런 애들도 매력이 있죠. 왜요? 무뚝뚝한데 저런 분들이 이제 남들 앞에선 강한 척하지만 나만의 연인을 위해서는 재배 받친 거 계속 나오네.
You think the Inquisition could maybe find out what these things are?
22개를 다 모아야지 뭔지를 알겠지. 잡아야 되는 거. 양고기를 얻으려면 쟤를 잡아야 되는 거. 뭔가를 막 무시하는 그림인데 뭐지 이게?
Apostates! The apostates have fled to the hills.
Fine work out there. Killing those vultures.
북쪽에 동굴 같은 데 있었다고 한 거 같은데.
What is that?